Hello there. My name is Ethan Joan, and this is the story of my senior project. My motivation for this project begins with my passion for mindfulness. It all started back when I was in high school, and I was really struggling with anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. At the time, I started a rigorous therapy program, and as a part of that program, meditation was introduced to me as a way of coping with how I was feeling. So what even is meditation? Let's begin first with altered states of consciousness, the umbrella that meditation falls under. Consciousness is simply defined by the act of being aware. You're having an experience of consciousness right now. Below, I'm listing several examples of altered states you might have already experienced. You can imagine different altered states of consciousness as each tweaking the settings on your experience of reality. These different settings can be used to provide different effects, ranging from pleasure to healing. But how does meditation fit into this larger picture? Have you ever traveled somewhere to find that when you come home you see your usual surroundings with a fresh set of eyes? Maybe you gain a fonder sense of appreciation of the way your bed hugs you, or how much you enjoy the company of your family and friends. Engaging with altered states of consciousness provides this exact same perspective, but for your internal environment as opposed to your external one. So for me, when I began meditating, it enabled me to gain distance and perspective on my depressive episodes, anxious outbreaks, and feelings of not being good enough. Practicing meditation showed me that I had the power to perceive my emotions without identifying with them and immediately acting upon them. For the first time in my life, I began to feel that I had control over how I felt and that I had power in influencing my mental health and, by extension, my destiny. As my journey with meditation continued, I also became interested in experimenting with other altered states in a healing context, such as breath work and psychedelic medicine. My interests evolved over time into a way of life and a philosophy of living. I became interested in the history of altered states, meditation and psychedelics in particular. I was then exposed to the teachings of Ram Dass, a famous American spiritual teacher. I read Be Here Now, an artwork of his released in 1971, showcasing philosophies, practices, and experience he'd had learning bhakti yoga from his guru, a Hindu sage named Neem Karoli Baba. Ram Dass spent his life devoted to sharing the importance of presence and love. He passed away in December of 2019, but his legacy lives on through those who were touched by his message. After being inspired by Ram Dass's message and influence, I decided to begin sharing what I'd learned in my journey. Beginning in July of 2018, my best friend Martin and I started and ran a mindfulness newsletter for 9 months, where we discussed various intrapersonal topics such as vulnerability, self-care, and minimalism through a mindfulness lens. Shortly afterwards, I met my good friend Shelby, and we immediately hit it off over our shared passion for meditation. We started Presence, an RSO on campus that hosted weekly meditation meetings right up until the coronavirus happened. Founding Presence revealed to me that I was good at leading people into meditative states and that I loved to do it. My senior project is an extension of my desire to share my guidance as a medium for those who want to go deeper inside of themselves. For my project, I will be recording and releasing guided meditation videos on my YouTube channel. Now you might be finding yourself saying, Ethan, you never defined meditation like you said you were going to. Well, fear not, my friend. That's because meditation is a state much better experienced than explained. So,
greetings, loved ones. Let's take a journey.
Wherever you are now, take a moment to pause and adjust yourself into a comfortable and relaxed position, seated or lying down. Let your gaze soften and allow your eyes to gently close at their own pace.
taking slow, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Not trying to control the breath, but simply observing it and allowing it to take its natural rhythm. Now, we'll do a short body scan. Begin first by shifting your attention to your feet. Allow yourself to lean into the feeling of the weight of your feet, either on the bed or on the ground, and bit by bit, relax the muscles in your feet. Now, shifting your awareness upwards to the shins and calves, feeling the weight there and relaxing. Moving now further upwards to the knees, quads, and hamstrings, relaxing those parts and continuing a slow rhythm of breath. Moving upwards again to the lower abdomen and lower back, taking a moment to relax these parts. Breathing in relaxation, breathing out tension. Gently shifting your awareness now to the chest, to the middle and upper back, allowing those parts to relax, feeling a wave of relaxation wash over you. Now moving to the shoulders, taking a moment to feel their weight, relaxing your palms and arms wherever they are. Moving to the biceps and triceps, relaxing those parts, the forearms and elbows, palms and fingers, all the while feeling this wave of relaxation wash over you. Gently shifting your awareness up to the neck, face, and head. We store a lot of tension in this area, so we'll go together, muscle by muscle, and relax each one. Relaxing first the back of the neck, allowing your head to sit atop your spine. Relaxing the front of the throat and the jaw, even if it means your mouth hangs slightly open. Now relaxing the cheeks and the forehead, the eyes, and the scalp. Feel that this wave of relaxation has permeated every cell in your body. Now simply take a moment to enjoy the sense of relaxation that we've created. And in this space, see if you can notice a slight electricity that runs throughout your body. The energy of what it feels like to be alive. enjoying and savoring this feeling, and knowing that this state of consciousness is accessible to you whenever you choose. Now taking a moment to gently draw your awareness back to the room, beginning by wiggling your fingers and toes, shifting your weight around, and when you feel you're ready, very gently open your eyes. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the trip. Take a moment to compare how you're feeling now to before you started the meditation. Are you feeling more relaxed, less anxious, maybe a bit of both? In either case, regardless of how much your mind might have been racing, the immediate benefits you might be experiencing are well documented by the scientific community, so celebrate them and know that they are here for you whenever you choose to practice. However, know that meditation provides more than just an immediate sense of relief. For some people, including myself, combining regular meditation practice with self-inquiry or soul-searching can sometimes lead to what's commonly referred to as a spiritual awakening, where one begins to realize the metaphysical and impermanent nature of reality and the presence of one energy in all things. Have you ever been so caught up in a movie that you forgot you were watching it at all? A spiritual awakening is a lot like remembering that you're in the theater, that you're not the movie or any of its characters, but simply a viewer. This awakening is at the core of many established spiritual practices, including Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism, and more. The experiences of spiritual awakening are extremely diverse and unique to each individual. It can be an isolating and jarring process to be removed from a reality that you have grown so accustomed to. In light of this, different content creators have come online to share their own journeys and interpretations of meditation and other metaphysical phenomena. YouTubers like Teal Swan, Ralph Smart, and Aaron Doughty have all taught me to remain vigilant on the path of continuous self-discovery, and it's my hope that my project can do the same for others. Anyone who embarks on the path of spiritual awakening knows that even the greatest masters of self are still students themselves. The object of practice is not to become an expert and know everything once and for all, but rather to unconditionally accept and experience life as it unfolds before us. The best we can do is be a scientist of our own consciousness, one moment at a time. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation, and I thank you for sharing this journey with me.